So whenever you are using find elements, okay. So whenever you are using a find elements, then only it will display list as a return type. Okay, whenever you are using a find elements, then only it will display list as a return type. Whereas whenever you are using a find element, it would let you as a list. So for suppose if here,
Your voice is not clear, Surinder. I couldn't hear you properly.
okay, can you
Can
hear me
you?
now properly?
Still, it's not clear.
Yeah, can you hear me now? Is it better?
Yeah, it's better now. Yeah, better now.
See, the point out over here is basically, okay, so whenever you are using a find element, then only you will get an option as a list of a variable. Okay, so just to check out what kind of a command you are using.
I'm exactly. I used exactly the same you used it. I simply looked at your video and then copied the same statement in my Eclipse.
Okay, can you please share your script and can you please highlight where exactly?
Uh, Actually, currently in my laptop, that setup is not there. That is in my client's machine,
Okay,
so I cannot. Yeah, that's a challenge I have.
okay. See, the problem is if I can look into that script and understand that.
Okay, maybe I can. Yeah, I will send it to you. Maybe I'll send it to you in email
Not a
and
problem.
copy and then send it to you.
Sure. Please share me an email. I will look into that. Okay.
Thanks. Yeah.
Cool. Then up to here. Okay. Just give me a minute. Let's start this one. Just a minute, guys. Just give me a minute. Okay. So let me open this Salesforce application. Okay. Let me open this Salesforce application. So I'm trying to open this. Not this app. This is the app. I'm trying to open this Salesforce application. So parallelly, I'm keeping my Selenium ID in a recording mode. So I entered my credentials and I clicked on a login button. So from there, what I'm doing right now, once after we logged into the app, I'm clicking on this setup a link. And from there, if you scroll down, under the build, you have a create, expanded, and you have an objects. Click on that. So here the list of objects are getting displayed from where I'm clicking on a fundraiser. That's it. I just want to navigate up to here where in which it has a multiple tables among which I would like to get the data from custom fields and relations or a standard fields table. Either of the tables I would like to get the data. So I log in my script. I recorded my script up to here. I know that all the select a window commands are unnecessary commands. I remove them. User ID, password, login button. So I'm changing this property to link setup and I'm changing this one image to icon and this one I'm trying to click on an object and this is the one. I just change it with the basic properties here. Okay, I just changed it with the basic properties here. Done. So once we are done, let me convert this script. Prior that, I'm creating a new script here. So new class web33. Web33. I created this script. I have to change this application URL to the Salesforce. I did that. So the another point is I need to copy paste the script. So options, format, Java JUnit for WebDriver, and from the test method, whatever the content is there, copy it, paste it here. Okay, whatever the content is there, copy this and paste it out over here. Fine. Done up to here. So once after we specify, here I would like to add a wait statement. So directly I'm adding a wait here. Timeout dot implicit wait 45 dot time unit dot seconds. Okay, fine. So after this one, thread dot sleep for some time, and then terminate the browser. Fine. So let me run this script and check out whether we are navigating up to here or not. Okay, run as a Java application. It's getting executed. Usually for a Salesforce application, it will send a verification code. Okay, it will send a verification code for the Salesforce app to the registered email ID. I'm entering that code manually here for now, and let's see the process. It should navigate to that particular page. So I clicked on an expand, and it should click on an objects, and then it should click on a fundraisers. Finally, it navigated to the desired page. Here, great. Now my intention is I would like to get the information from this table. Right click on a password, inspect element with a firebug. So it is a div tag which is under a th, and again this is under a th which is under a tr. See, we have a 3 rows and a T body and a table, and this table is under a div tag which is having an ID property like this. So how this is going to work means, if I would like to write down the XPath for this table, here this is a div tag which is having an ID property. So / div open braces @ ID is equal to /table /tbody. That's it. So this is gonna identify the table information, and from there we can simply identify the total number of rows and total number of columns. That's it. So here what I am doing means web element table is equal to, okay, table dot find elements by dot tag name as a tr. So I am asking it to get all the rows with the tag name as a tr. String t is equal to. It's stating that it should be a list of web elements. System.out.println total number of rows in the table is plus t dot size button. That's it. So it's gonna return the total number of rows in a table. So using which we can identify the entire information as per the need. But the only problem out over here is that this is an ID property. Copy it, paste it out over here. This ID property contains some dynamic number. If you copy the URL and if you observe the URL value and this dynamic value are one and the same. If I click on a fundraisers, this is the ID property. If I click on something else, the ID property might be differ. So it means object to object, this ID property is changing, because of which the desired table property is getting changed. So for better example, so I opened the fundraisers in this tab and I am opening vehicles on a new tab. If you observe the URL for this, the dynamic number is changing for these two. It means the table property is changing from object to object. It means whatever the code we have written, it will fail. It won't work for all other objects. It's gonna work only for fundraisers. So how can we handle this scenario? Okay. Guys, is this point whatever I am trying to cover clear for everybody? Is this point whatever I am trying to cover, is this clear for everybody? Sirisha, Vijay, Pankaj, Givi, everyone. Cool. Cool. So the ultimate point is I would like to get this information. How can we get this stuff? So this is the basic point. So here how we are gonna work on this one means, so I'm creating it as a separate script. Let me leave this script up to here, 33. I'm creating a new script, 34. In this 34, after navigating to that, I'm not directly identifying the XPath. Copy this XPath info. Here it is. So this is the only value changing from that. Right? So what I'm doing means, before this number, I'm copying the XPath string before XPath is equal to string after XPath. After this one, whatever we have, that's gonna be in this. So I would like to build my XPath, but here I need to get the ID property. So driver dot get current URL is the method which is gonna get the URL of this web page. Okay, get the current URL is the method which is gonna get the current URL for this web page. Okay, so I'm trying to store it in a string u is equal to. So the return type of this particular method is a string itself. Okay, the return type of this particular method is a string itself. It's gonna get only the URL value as a string. So from that entire URL, I would like to split it out. From that URL, I would like to split it out. What I would like to split it out? The dynamic value. So here is the entire URL. I would like to get this text. I have a substring method available in my string class. Substring method, which will get a group of characters from the given string. Okay, the substring method will get a group of characters from the given string. So here, let me count down the characters. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Roughly what I'm doing means u dot substring of 27, 42 string id is equal to, let me print this id. Okay, once this id got retrieved, then we can understand that. Let me print this id. Run as a Java application. As this is a Salesforce, again it will trigger a verification code to my register email ID. So let me copy that verification code from that 52626. I just perform this verification code. It's navigating, it should return an ID here. So this is the ID property. Okay, it's starting from 0, 1, something SOP. Let me copy this ID property and paste it out. Oh, that's fine. It captured the same ID property for us. Great. So ID got a captured now. Now here, I would like to use a string builder to generate an XPath. New string builder dot append before XPath dot append id dot append after XPath. The whole thing I am converting into a string. XP is equal to. Okay, the whole thing I am converting into a string. XP is equal to. Now here the XPath, I am specifying this property as an XP. So this will work on any links, either the fundraisers, or vehicles, or whatever it might be. It's gonna work on any objects. That's it. So this is the way okay, how can we work on that script? Okay, cool. Am I clear for everybody, or do you have any questions for me? Great. Fine. Done up to here, guys. What if the ID characters increase or decrease? The only point is in a substring method you need to change these values, or else we can use a substring method as per the characters also. How many characters are there? the starting character and as well as an ending character, we can use it. Or else whenever it is changing the ID property, just change the numbers here. That's the only option we have. Okay, that's the only option which we have. Great, done. So I hope everyone can see my screen. Still I am on an Eclipse editor page only. Okay, done. So this is all about the handling of this stuff. Okay, so this is all about the handling of this particular concept. Okay, done. Done up to here. And then the another scenario is in the running nodes we have a JavaScript executor, but I don't want this JavaScript executor. So for the today's class, I would like to cover only get the methods concepts. Okay, so for the today's class, I would like to discuss get location, get height, get attributes, etc. And in the tomorrow's class, I would like to cover about various weights. That's the first point. And another point is a JavaScript executor. That's for the tomorrow's class topic. Implicit weight, explicit weight, fluent weight, and data-driven testing. So we are going to cover these three concepts in the tomorrow's class. Tomorrow's session duration is going to increase for 30 minutes so that we will be on track in finishing these concepts. Okay, so we'll be on a track in finishing these concepts for sure. Okay, fine. Fine, done up to here. So in the today's class, let me show you about how can we handle the various getting scenarios. So it means on a bing.com or whatever the application might be, we can get the information from the browser itself. The object information we can get it from the browser only. Okay, so I'm copying the basic program, new class, web35, and I paste it out over here. And now here, so here I'm entering a send keys. I don't wanna do this one, so I'm creating a web element d is equal to. We just created a web element for this one. Now d dot get location. Okay, so d dot get location is the command. So here point p is equal to. Okay, so this gonna import from Selenium, and then p dot get x. It's gonna get the x coordinate. P dot get x is the method which is gonna get an x coordinate. Actually, get locations is a method using which we will get location for the object. Means x and a y coordinates. P dot get x into x is equal to into y is equal to p dot get y. The same way d dot get, we have another attribute the class location, get a height, get size. Okay, get size. So string s is equal to, it's stating that it's gonna be a dimension and in which int width is equal to s dot get width int height is equal to s dot get height. So we can get this information. Okay, so here system.out.println x coordinate is plus x. The same way system.println y coordinate is plus y. System.out.println height is plus h. System.out.println width is plus w. Width is plus w. Okay, and now finally I'm terminating my browser. Driver.quit. That's it. So it means we can get the coordinates, height and width, the various kinds of properties related to an object, and even we can get attributes. Attribute means I can get the title property, string A is equal to. The same way I'm making it as a string B is equal to get class property. Okay, so get class property, and then string C is equal to get name property. Whatever the property you want, it will get that information, and using that system.out.println you can print that information. So it means using a get attribute method we can get that information. Using a get height we can get the height and a width, and using a x and as well as a y we can get an x and as well as a y coordinates too. Fine. Done up to here. Okay. Am I clear for everybody, or do you have any questions for me on this? Now, when I run this script, for what are all the values I have given, it will print those stuff. And it won't get these XPath and a CSS. Okay, it won't get these XPath and a CSS. Okay, it won't get these XPath and a CSS. What are all the properties visible out over here? It will get those properties only. Okay, what are all the properties it's gonna display in an HTML? So it will get those information only. Okay, so this a class, a type, on click, so like this, whatever the information it is displaying, it will get those information. Okay, fine, done guys. So this is the basic points, and another thing is using a WebDriver program we can capture screenshots. Okay, using a WebDriver program we can capture screenshots. So how can we capture the screenshots using a WebDriver program? Okay, so how can we capture a screenshot using a WebDriver program? Okay, so let me search for this topic in my running notes. Okay, so here is the stuff. So how can we capturing a screenshots? Usually whenever we are working on a program, so in order to check out whether the script execution got finished successfully or not, we usually capture a screenshot and we will store that screenshot. Okay, we will store that particular screenshot. Okay, so the point out over here is, okay, so the point out over here is how can we capture the screenshot? So in order to capture the screenshot, the various steps we need to follow are convert a WebDriver interface into a take screenshot interface, use the get screenshot as a method to take the screenshot, and the parameter we need to pass is an interface, and the return type is a file. After capturing the screenshot, we need to save that screenshot. So here, the first one, we are capturing the screenshot, and the second one, we are storing the screenshot in a specified location. Okay, the two different methods are here. The first one, we are capturing the screenshot, and the second one, we are storing the screenshot in a different location. That's it. So let me show you how this screenshot is going to work. For which, let me try to open the reference scripts here for screenshot capturing. Screenshot capturing scripts. Capture screenshot. Okay. So from this script, I'm copying these two lines of a code which will convert the WebDriver interface and which will capture the screenshot. And now here, I'm creating a new program here, web36 with the main methods. And here, I'm pasting those two lines of a code here. And from my previous program, I'm just asking it to enter a value okay, to enter a value in a search field. So here, so this will enter, open a bing.com, this will enter a value, this will capture a screenshot under the D drive, under the videos folder with the name as a gibi.png, and then it will terminate the browser too. That's it. So let me run the script and check out whether the screenshot got captured or not. So in my D drive, under the videos folder, it should capture the screenshot. See, Gibi, where in which it entered a Ramya and it captured that instance. Okay, where in which it captured a Ramya and it captured the whole instance here. That's it. Done up to here, guys. Is this point clear for everybody? Okay, fine. Cool. Okay. Done. So here, this is the command which is capturing the screenshot. That's fine. So as per our needs, wherever we want, you can just paste these two lines of a code which will be automatically capturing the screenshot. Okay, which will be automatically capturing the screenshots. Okay, so how this is going to work means, usually in the real times, whenever we want, we can use this particular stuff. Now, what I'm doing right now means, I'm trying to capture the video. Whatever the actions we are performing, I would like to capture in a video. Web37. The new script I have created here, this is gonna capture the video instance, whatever I am working on. In order to capture a video, so first of all, the next point is why we need a video. The simple point is, assume that your script will take 4 hours to execute the scripts. So it's not possible for us to sit in front of a machine to see those 4 hours. So in such a cases, we will use these commands to record the video, and whenever we want, we can play back the entire execution video. which will be handled using an ATU test recorder, which we can call it as an automation test utilities recorder. Okay, which will be handled using automation test utilities recorder jar file. So the first point is we need to add this jar file to your Eclipse editor. So you can download this jar file from this location. I have already downloaded the jar file, hence I am trying to add it to my project. Right click, build path, configure build path, add external jars, and here I'm going to library ATU test recorder 2.1. I added this jar file and I refresh my project. And later here I'm creating an object to this recorder. Record is equal to new ATU test recorder. That's it. I just created an object to that. As I have already this one, it's gonna import this one. Okay, ATU test recorder, as we have added the jar file, it will import that. On the right hand side, we need to pass a couple of parameters here. What are all the parameters we need to pass? The first parameter is the folder location. So D drive a videos folder. And the second parameter is the file name. So here I'm giving it as a Manisha, the video name. And the last parameter is either false or a true. For this scenario, I'm passing this parameter as a false. Okay, for this scenario, I'm passing this parameter as a false. So here, first parameter, folder location. Second, video name. Third, either false or true. We don't know what does a false will do and what does true will do. Let me show you with an example here. So here, what a false will do, if we change this parameter to true, what it will do. And here, record dot start will start the recording. And after the execution, I'm giving as record dot stop. Stop the recording. Fine. Let me run this program once and see how this is going to work. Run as a Java application. So let me cross check it out over here. It should capture Manisha video. See, Manisha video got captured and it's executing on a browser and this video was done. Let me open this video with a VLC player now. Okay, so it's just executing. So whatever the stuff I have performed on my screen, it's just executing the whole instance. That's fine. It's playing back that particular video. And now I changed this parameter to true and there's a video to Vijay. So I don't think I have a Vijay here. Yeah, we don't have any Vijay. So to avoid a confusion, I'm deleting all the files except Manisha from this folder and let me rerun the program. Guys, I just changed the video name to Vijay and I pass it to true. Earlier, the first script video is Manisha and the second script video is Vijay. That's it. Go back to this folder of Vijay. Let me open it with a VLC player. If you observe the difference here, Manisha just captured a video. So whenever this is a false, only video. Whenever it is a true, video and an audio will be captured. Whenever we pass this parameter as a true, both the audio and as well as a video will be captured here. So this is the way how can we capture videos and as well as the screenshots. Okay. Okay. Is this point clear for everybody? Or do you have any questions for me? Okay, cool. Done up to here. Cool. So this is the basic concept, guys. Okay. Have a look and prepare the concepts up to here. We'll continue the concept in the tomorrow's class. Okay.